Today, the moon continues in Gemini, focusing on communication and thinking and ideas and our thought process. So, connecting with your own thinking and asking where you are missing something and checking in between the lines to think more deeply and inquisitively about whatever is showing up for you. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Saturday, October 11th. So today we've got that Gemini moon. The Gemini moon is also heading into a square with Venus Venus is in late Virgo, and Venus is currently moving into position of a grand trine involving those outer planets that are in a trine sextile formation. So, and currently today, Venus is opposing Saturn. So Venus is in Virgo, about 27 degrees, opposing Saturn in Pisces, just shy of 27 degrees. So that Venus Pisces or Venus Saturn opposition brings in themes of getting something right, the places where we need to prove ourselves or earn something, especially where it relates to feeling worthy, feeling like we are measuring up the opinions of others. So with Venus in Virgo, really asking ourselves, what, what do other people think about me? But really, why does it matter? Right? Because you're the ultimate judge and critic of yourself is usually you. So practice some self-love, practice some connection to what's great and good about yourself, remembering that you are worthy of love no matter what. First and foremost, you are worthy of love no matter what. And secondly, you probably are a lot more worthy than you think. You probably have done a lot more of value and a lot of good works, much more than maybe you give yourself credit for. So Saturn is in Pisces, right? It's in that spiritual sign asking us to work for the things that we value in the bigger picture, to have that sense of creating a space for the bigger picture of spiritual needs to come through. And that can look like doing a practice, doing some yoga, some meditation, some art or singing or poetry or anything that helps you connect with that bigger picture through something tangible here on in the physical world, the earth plane. And so Venus opposing that Saturn makes it feel like, we can't quite get it right. Like there's this push and pull in two different directions. And this is to remember that the little things matter, the efforts that we put in, the intentions that we put into those efforts matter. So think about how when you are feeling like you want to do something for somebody else, that it's not what you did so much as the fact that you did it, or the fact that you cared, or the love or the care or the kindness, right? The intention that went into it, that can almost be more valuable and meaningful to the person than the physical worth of whatever you are giving them. And so that could be feeding somebody, it could be making something for them, it could be helping them out. But recognize that the positive intentions, the care, and the kindness that you put into it goes a long way. Not only does it go a long way, but it really is the value, right? So the intangible value is often more valuable than the tangible value of things. So that counts in all of your efforts, in all of your intentions. Now, you know, I mean, we could say that intentions aren't really enough. It's not enough to sit around and think good thoughts. We got to act on them too. And that's the part where we bring them into the physical world. So there are lots of ways to do that, lots of individual ways, depending on what your skills, experience, life experience, relates to, what you're good at, what you like doing. So think about how you are doing something that is contributing to that bigger picture of what is important to you, what brings meaning to your life, doing something positive that create helps to create something that is a result in the world, a result, something tangible, something that makes you see the impact you're making. But again, it doesn't, it's not only the physical value that things have, it's the quality of what we put into it. So you could be eating rice and beans, but it's the energy, the love, the care, the kindness that you put into preparing that meal that really makes a difference in how it tastes, in how it's received, and even how we digest that food, right? So, anyway, those are my thoughts for today. And don't forget, the moon is in Gemini and it is moving into that square with Venus that will be in later in the day. And so, again, activating those themes of Venus and what we value, what feels beautiful and worthwhile around us. So, make your choices, right? Make good and healthy choices about how you spend your time, what you put in your body, what you put in your mind, what kind of thoughts you're thinking. All right. Thanks for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can book a reading with me at astrologyheals.com. I'm here every day with astrology for unshakable self care. So hit the subscribe button and thanks for being here. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.